are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
It's time to fly! Please welcome your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles!
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Blake Corum now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the third time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Giving them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send a receiver in motion right. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Another run for Williams. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The tackle by Moro Ajomo. 3 and out. Fourth down.
The Rams are set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot. Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
To A.J. Brown. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at at the Rams' 46-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's good.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Well, right side, cut by Smith. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
To number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing to Stafford on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And an Eagles first down.
You get that first and short, it really does open up the playbook. I mean, you got an opportunity to be aggressive if you want to, but I kind of like that right there. Just stamping it with the first down, running it right at him.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 15.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throwing for Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
10 more yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Elliott connects there. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. In on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year, was Zach Bond. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have second down and 5. Now Stafford to throw. Makes the catch. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop throw made at the 46. Third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Rams.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
Ball on the 45. First and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Second and 3 now. Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Rams first down. First and
Kate, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Man in motion here. First and goal, Corum. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Stafford from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 7.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Xavier Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first-half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To Grant Calcaterra. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 6-yard loss.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass too, and that D tackle just got it done.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's running for it. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
3-yard pickup.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Putting a receiver in motion. In the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
After the sack, could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's cut, it's Saquon Barkley. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles. With it, 3rd and 2. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Rams 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's good.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
1st and 10 from the 41. To throw, Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First down, Rams.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
He's got it again. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal, Rams.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams make it a one-score game before halftime. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Tight end going in motion here. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Motion man right is Smith. And they're not going to get him a pinch on his second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Goddard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 24, Rams 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. That's good room at the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. They stay on the ground with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He finds Adams. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Andrew Nakua attacking to make that stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Williams on the carry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
First down, ball at the 36. This is Williams. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. He's going to keep this one, and he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Rams, first down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Rams, first down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He was taken down.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, a carry by Coro. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams 21.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Bigsby with the return. And And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and
The
10.
Eagles and
At
A.J.
their own
Brown getting
24-yard
set for
line.
another look on offense here. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
First down, a run with Barkley. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. They set up the screen. It's Smith. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
From the pistol, Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Hurts yet again. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs, the strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 31, Rams 21. Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's
off
all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
First down throw here for Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Stafford's pass, intended for Tyler Higbee, incomplete. The coverage by Jahad Campbell.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Tyler Higbee. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Running back sent in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays, too.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only needed one more step from about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
31, Rams 28.
Ball set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Bigsby with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. He'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He makes it all the way to the 12. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this other than simply splendid?
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 38, Rams 28. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. Jukes away from one. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Rams set to go on offense once more. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Stafford now on first down. Makes the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Rams first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Rams down by 10.
First down.
First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This should put it back within a field goal.
For the extra point.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
38, Rams 35.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.